Okay, good. It's saved. All right, well, here we are. We're back, everybody. Pathologic 3. We're going to do this for a couple hours. See where we can get. Then I'm going to switch over to most likely contraband police. Just depends. I'm going to try to do some stuff in parallel. I don't know. Maybe this gets super interesting and we stick to it. But for right now, it's a little stressful, and we're gonna play with that stress. So what we've got going on so far is we're back at day 5, I believe. We just put a gun in our mouth and pulled the trigger, touchy trigger scenes or something, and we woke up in a room with mirrors. We smashed the mirrors. We got something called amalgam. I don't know. It was like glass shards. And now we filled up this like piece of the pie or whatever, and maybe we're unlocking the method to time travel through clocks and mirrors. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the developers know what's going on, but I'm going to trust them, and we're going to keep going. The style of this is different than the other Pathologics. So far, that's okay. I don't hate it. But we're definitely going to need to just keep following this through and see where we wind up. So very excited about this, and we're gonna keep trucking. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna see what happens, and at the end of it, hopefully we're rewarded with a great story like the other ones have given us. I just don't know how it's so mechanically different from the other ones, but let's trust them. Let's see where we're going. So this apathy gauge keeps building up. We've got some doors here. Tables, fine woodwork. Wish I had time to read. I'd get one of those in the Capitol. Yeah, I bet you would. Okay. Maybe we're actually getting to where we can analyze items. Okay. Prepare the... Thank Christ. Okay, that is huge. Okay, we're huge, fucking huge, team. I don't know that I even understand. That is math. Okay, this is the other door.
Let's break this down into simpler terms.
There's probably a bottle of Taurin brandy inside, a pricey souvenir. The kind of gifts are a deep sign of respect. Give me the brandy. So this I think is our workstation. Oh, is this where I woke up in the clock? No. Okay. So we're gonna talk to this lady. We're gonna see what's going on.
25, 34. Enough.
All right. I will be right back. I gotta prep some stuff, but then we'll get right back into this. Lyuracheva, the Fatalist. She came from the capital with the Oneirotex, an organization that built the western part of this town. Many of the town's oddities can be attributed to them. Yulia immediately struck me as an intelligent, rational, and unhappy person. So I think, if I remember right, maybe we're staying at her house. And so that's... Yeah, so now we've got our base, I believe. I think that's why we can now craft. We're not working last fucking second off this shit. Because that was pretty creepy for a little while. But that's good. That's very fucking good. Okay. Well, I don't know why this is so...
If you tarry, you'll die unshriven.
Got a cigarette? I don't think I actually do have any tobacco, afraid not. Pity. There are no cigarettes left in town. There's almost nothing left, really, but I miss cigarettes especially. I understand, Yulia. Are you a friend of Eva's? Forgive me, I'm still getting acquainted with the guests of this house. Oh, so it's not her house. Eva! Oh, Eva, that's who they said go hug. Okay, Eva. Ifrit. So you don't remember me. Well, I should have expected that. You're probably beset with new demands every minute. So I just piled up and everyone wants something from me. I'm Yulia Lyuracheva. 2 days ago, you came to my house, the Tremel, and promised to put in a good word with me with the Canes to make sure they don't exile me from this town. I don't usually make promises I can't keep. I see you're not in the mood, but I thought we had an agreement. I gave you a lead and you gave me your word. Sounds nice to meet you again. Could you remind me of what else we discussed during our last meeting? Yeah. We talked about the Oneirotex. You were curious to meet one of them, and you found me. The Town Association of Architects and Engineers. The Oneirotex were the ones the Canes once invited to design the town of their dreams. When you're young, passionate, and striving for a breakthrough, it's often hard to find the opportunity to realize your ambitious plans. The Canes gave us that opportunity. Did I detect a note of bitterness in your voice there? Rather bitter irony. We were inspired, but years passed us by. Some fled from here, while others will never flee, because they've been laid to rest in this earth. When I visit the Stillwater, I still feel I'm returning to the time of our hope. After all, it was also built by one of us, the best of us. The Stillwater somehow affects me. I don't know what the Stillwater is. You've already noticed. The Stillwater has its name for a reason. It's quiet, it's subtle. Ask yourself how many rooms it has. The question is more interesting than it seems. The answer is either a joke or a gift from the architect. You know, there are 1,000 reasons to admire Eva, but the main one is that she's capable of living here. Let's be honest, townsfolk. No mistake at a provincial board. Eva's an ordinary woman living in an ordinary large house. You know her well. Everyone in the Oneirotex loved her. She was, for us, a tuning fork, the best, most sensitive audience. A canary in the mine. No university can teach what she knows. Even if the town dies, and with it, all our works, I'm happy that Eva saw them. Eva? Thank you. Okay. Rewarded expectations. Yeah. Can do better. Okay, so like we're getting a lot of like little wounds here, little notches that we need to figure out. Okay. We got a little time. Okay, so past shades the future. To find a mechanical clock to restart time sounds easy. It's easy as anything I've done in this town. Well, it's got to be the clock in the water there. Let's go see what's upstairs. That's all I am. Miserable. The long-distance trains are filthy and crime-ridden. Don't open the door for Telman until I'm back. Fuck.
In every shard, a new me.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Was there... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're running out of day. Eva Yan, canary in a cage. The still water is a failed observatory converted into a guest house. One day, Eva Yan just moved in. She was never chased out because, according according to locals, the still water changes people in strange ways, and someone must bear its intentions. When I arrived, they'd already arranged a room for me at the still water. I saw Eva every day. She almost never went outside.
Last night I saw a violet star. I'd never seen one before.
You're back. That's good. You'll sleep much more soundly in the still water than in a prison cell. Simon had good reason to arrange for you to stay here. There are many rooms in the still water. Some are locked. I don't have the keys myself. I'm not eager to get in. The house wants to. It will let me in. But I haven't seen a room with mirrors. And has this clock been here long? I've been living here for 5 days, but I haven't settled in. That's natural. Stillwater is one of those houses meant to twist the soul. People almost always feel strange and uncomfortable here. If you get used to it, that could be good, or it could be not so good. I took the sweater off. Holy crap, it got hot. Whew, yeah, warm. All right, twist the soul. You'll understand later. But why are you staring at the clock like that? As if it's hypnotizing you. You're the second person today to talk to me about clocks. Who was the first? A thespian. I can never tell if you're joking or serious. I can't tell myself. Those who live in the still water can get things muddled in their head, but you shouldn't blame everything on the house. It's unusual, certainly, and built with specific intent, but in the end, it's only a building. In our little town, there are tales about everything, even toy bulls. Separating truth from fiction is hard even for the locals. Sleep. Sleep is death's little brother. Kinda, huh? Who told you that? You. Sure sounds like me. Don't lie down while you're thinking so much about the clock. You won't fall asleep anyways. May I take a closer look at the clock? I'll be careful, I promise. See the past. Amalgam is required to recall the past. Amalgam is needed both for the bachelor's past and the player's past. Loading a save requires payment. Oh shit. This one's shattered, so I've only got these. It can be obtained by smashing mirrors, and in a couple more ways. I don't know if I get to keep my shit, but we're gonna. Okay. I don't know what's about to happen. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh. No, that's gonna make me sad. Alright, let's go back to day one. I think this is the answer. I think we need to go back to the start. We know a lot of shit that's happened that we've learned about. Okay, maybe this game is dope. I think we go back to day one. I think we just eat 2 full ones. We can find glass shards along the way, but we get a fresh start. Oh, fuck.
If only problems would resolve themselves,
At it again, Doctor. I asked you not to bury me in trifles. Are you here to complain that children stole your microscope? Your arrival in this town doesn't interest me. I only care about what matters. How it all began. Or do you take me for your memoirist? A close friend entrusted with your life from its very beginning. But on day one, something else happened. Something that matters. It concerns Simon. Simon Kane is a curious figure indeed, but for our purposes, he is entirely secondary. By the time you arrived, he was already dead, as I understand it. Ah, shit. I think I got another one coming. Fuck. Okay. I don't know what is going on. I fucking hate sneezing. It's a terrible feeling. Wow. How annoying. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my god. I'm feeling a third. My nose is tickling so bad. This is so annoying. Oh. Okay. I think this first one's it. Oh. Oh. Still can't grasp my central point, esteemed bachelor. You chased after some old man and turned your back on the fate of tens of thousands of people. That is where your guilt lies. Now you are repeating the same mistakes. We're investigating the plague. The plague! The town! Only they matter, not Simon. Who gave you the right to decide? A special commission did. Is Simon connected to the plague? He's not. Is his death connected? It's not. Until you can establish that connection for me, I don't wish to hear about your white whale hunt. What I do wish to hear about is criminal negligence. I have not been negligent. Okay, let's fucking try day 2, I guess. Oh, let me in. Oh, you fuckhead. Alright, now this is pissing me off. I thought I had all 12 days.
Your talent doesn't have too many admirers. Everyone's against you. Ziegler, Vilanovich, Voronin. Shall I continue?
You've been going on about the second day. What are you implying exactly? According to our information, there was no plague in the town yet. Oh, it's day 3. There was nothing to research besides the still water and its charming mistress. It's already brewing on the second. How can you be sure of that? In fact, here's a report in your own hand. The latent stage lasts 5 to 8 hours. The town was still clean on the second day. The report is correct about the latent stage, but the town wasn't clean. You cannot possibly know whether the town was clean on the second day or not. You hadn't opened the hospital yet. You understood nothing about the sand plague. And pardon my frankness, But I'm not interested in your hypotheses or speculations. I need hard facts. I did open the hospital on the 3rd day. Why don't you tell me about that then? And then we'll see if there's any merit to your musings about the genesis of the plague. I'll hold you to your word, Inspector. Okay. Day 3 it is. Man. Whatever. Are you gonna get pissed at me about day 3 now?
A hero is someone who dies for others. You are no hero. You're small fish.
They don't have to die to be a hero. They have to risk dying for others to be a hero. And the amount of risk taken and the possibility of death, like the percentage that you will die for that risk, and the gravity of it and the number of people sort of explains how much of a hero you are. I don't think I explained that right, but I think this guy is mistaking the need for death. You are, I beg your pardon, trying to deceive me time and again. Sure enough, it isn't in my power to forbid you lying. Errare humanum est. And one can also, shall we say, be mistaken with no ill intent. Yeah. That's not a lie. But as far as formal logic is concerned, you are constantly feeding me something that can only be described as falsehood. I never lie. What do we have next? Day 3, the crucial one. The day the town elites were to appoint the health inspector general, the person to lead the fight against the epidemic. You were absent. The full burden of responsibility. Do you admit that this whole thing with Simon Kane was nothing but an excuse? They wanted to shut down your lab, and you just shirked your responsibilities, scuttling away to the back of Beyond and abandoning your brainchild for your junior colleagues to deal with? The captain was the first to desert the sinking ship. Yeah, it's petty. Oh. Oh, you're baring your teeth. How cute. Let's say I suspend my disbelief for a moment. You claim you led the emergency command dealing with the epidemic. But what about a hospital? Why didn't you open a hospital in this town? I can only explain that as deliberate sabotage. You did open one. According to my information, there was no hospital building in the town. Here, take a look. Unexpected location. Yeah, you're right. There was no hospital, dedicated building for a hospital. That's why I opened it in a rather unexpected location. Okay, cool. We did get into day 3. Fuck me. Oh. Beginning of the day. Okay. Terrible vengeance. I wasn't the only one who found Ruben's hideout. On this day, the attackers tracked him down and killed him. Hiding in the warehouse, he was planning something. He was afraid of something. The trail of the immortal man is lost. It was buried on the 2nd day, so I have to get here to check Isidore's body. Okay, so that it is important. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, but we're here on day 3. All right. So today we open the hospital. But I can save Ruben if I go. I was afraid of something. Okay, let's start again. Okay, all a way to lead it to follow. No mistakes. If I die with no amalgam, death will be final. It's crucial to always have some. Oh, fuck. I always remember important items, artifacts, small things are forgettable. Consumables are not transferred for days. They're waiting for me in the clock on the day when I collected them. Shit. So that means my inventory, all that shit I had, should be in the clock on day 5 right now. But what about all the crap I had yesterday? Fuck. Okay. All right. Fugitive. His family is, yeah. Maybe that's outside. Okay, so I changed it. So on the 3rd day, he was hiding there. Fuck, it's already been 42 minutes. Okay, so we have to get here. They're rioting. Okay. So we know how to get there, but I also need to get here. Where the fuck am I? I'm over here. This is infected and this is infected. So I need to fucking load my shit. And I need to get here. And then I need to cross into here. Okay. Fuck. Take it. Fuck, we need it. Okay. Whoa. He was 31, older than the Stamatins, Yulia, and the rest of them. The oldest of the Anirotechs. He smoked a lot, smiled, and kept quiet. What are you talking about? Farkad. He built the Stillwater in the cathedral. Why did you think of him? It's just that he made this lamp too. The cathedral used to have a beautiful stained glass windows. They shattered. But Farkad wasn't upset. He gathered the shards and made this little marvel from them. That's what set him apart from the Stamatins. Serve any religion? Well, of course not. That's the whole idea of the cathedral. You know, like a book with nothing written in it. It embodies the abstract idea of every possible book. The original concept was this: to build not a cathedral of some face, but simply a cathedral. The abstraction was supposed to elevate it above time, or perhaps remove it from time. I'll give him that, yeah. Farkad often smoked and watched the shapes formed in the smoke. I think that was his conversation with the world. And when the stained glass shattered, he didn't restore it, but he gave it another sun. A small one, tabletop size, since stained glass is meant to have light shine through it. Well, that's how it should be with church stained glass, isn't it? I think Farkad felt guilty that I ended up living in the Stillwater after all. He lived here himself, but he kept saying it was a house not meant for living. And then he died, and here I am, still living. How'd he die? I don't know. In any case, not now. Let's watch the sky watching us instead. Sure. By the way, tiny pieces of stained glass sometimes break off from the lamp, like falling leaves. If you notice any, don't throw them away. They're useful. I won't throw them away. At the very least, they're Oh, that scared the shit out of me. All right. Team, I need supply route. Yeah. Let's prepare. I think I can. Right? Yeah. How are we doing on that? Okay, so we got some movement. That's great. Okay. Going on here. All our hopes died on the vine. No capital for us now. The governor's orders to shut off the tracks. Quarantine, they say. I came on duty today, and no one was there. You think the station had died out. Can it really be the plague? Must be why all of them big people are gathered in the town hall now. Doctor, is that you back from the meeting already? You're the doctor, so tell us, please. Will they close the town? So you don't know either? I thought you were the one Subarov turned to. You should hurry to the town hall then. They'll be lost without you. They're talking about the plague. Everyone who's important. Governor Sabarov, both Olgimskis, senior and junior, juniors in charge of the anti-plague measures, and the Canes, our third rulers, always with some ace up their sleeve. I heard they called for you too, since you're the doctor from the capital. We didn't know what these rulers were going to do. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Mirrors and coffins are all too alike. One ill-timed glance and they'll trap you inside. Narcissism. Plain things often catch reflections of much more intriguing ones. If your visage keeps turning up, reflected everywhere, perhaps it means there's more of you to see. So Fima always says, your life is interesting if you can see the unusual and the mundane. If you keep seeing yourself in everything, then you're blind to that reality. Yeah, I like that. Strains belief, but still you must believe. The flow of time inside our town is not at all like what you know. It is a fluid. It seeps, it leaks, and in it you must swim. This is like absolutely wild, the dialogue of this. So you have what you know. I have this odd feeling. I know what happened in the future. As if the future was instead of will be. And if time flows, then you may bottle it, like blood or dew or tears. You keep it for a rainless day and spend it when you must. Stock up on time on idle people. Spend it all when a report comes in. So what can I spend it on? If you had such a cachet of liquid time, you could then move across the days. Find yourself at the right time in the right place, much like you did just now, Senor. Correct my mistakes. Indeed, you could handle it, Senor. What need have you to put your mind in chains? You do believe that dead men can one day be brought to life anew. I don't understand how death works, but we do understand how time works. Not believe. Say I believe you. What then? Amalgam is what we call liquid time. So long as you have some, you need not take a linear view of things. You may rewind the film or turn the story on its side. And if perchance you meet your death instead of life, amalgam will pour out of you, and you'll be granted a new chance to try. Nickelodeon reel. What was that YouTube? Already told me about it. You must remember this. To die with no amalgam is a final and true death. The same death that you struggle to defeat, so you must always keep amalgam close at hand, or else you'll meet that darkest end. I understand. With no amalgam left, your watch is just a watch, and not a tool for changing time. You must remember this. To die with no amalgam is final, blah, blah, blah. And true death, the same death you struggle to defeat, so you must always keep amalgam close at hand, or else you'll meet it. Like, dude, this guy's like really telling me like, this is the same system. Where do I find it? Mirrors are a source of it. They glean a man's reflection, trapping time within themselves. And if a mirror should break, it's liberated time you could then take. Amalgam also comes from labors done. Every finished task inspires, giving you more time. What else? My task today is to explain the thing that matters most. The rest you'll come to know and understand in time. I ask, Senor, do you believe the things I've had? Do you hear my words? Simon's words. With respect? Yes, Simon was doing experiments with time. The clocks, watches, that's the important part, which I understand now. Break the fucking mirror. Alright, we're here. We need to go here. That's weird. Okay, yeah, so we need to go here. And I need to get to here. Yes.
This noise.
Doing bad. We'll get some speed going. Alright. Alright, it's gonna take 25 minutes. Fuck it. But we gotta get through this shit. Okay. So we just need to go straight. Go, baby. All right. Now we're gonna go to the town hall. We're gonna crank this out real fast. Yes. All right, that building, I think, right there. Right? No, right behind us. I don't have time. What the fuck? Alright. Actually, that's a very good point. We need matches. Probably some health. Yeah, probably go like this. Alright. Where am I going, everybody? Where's the fucking meeting? Greetings, do you have an appointment? I heard there was a gathering taking place. Oh, no. Impossible. Gatherings are forbidden around here. Are you serious? Half the town has been yelling that there's people waiting for me here. It's a matter of the plague, naturally. Assemblies of any kind are forbidden. The gathering is about the plague. Ah, then come in. Go in here on the left. They've been waiting for an hour for you already. Thanks. Nuts. And I'm gonna start putting all these nuts down here. We're gonna start fucking being smart about this glass. I don't know. Oh, you meant this left. Check. Vlad Olgimsky, Boos, owner of the Bull Enterprises, that is, the entire complex of facilities for slaughtering bulls and turning them into food and goods. His belly is as vast as his abattoirs and his confidence in his own power. Olgimsky managed to bend an entire people to his will, writing ancient myths into his service. He loved no one but his daughter.
Life is hard. So hard.
Ah, Bachelor, why are you here? This is something of a family matter. Do you have a family, Bachelor? I was told there's a meeting at Town Hall and that I was expected. All due respect, Bachelor, you're not needed here.
A learned man knows the contents of everything and isn't content with anything.
My patience has its limits, Boos. I insist you pay our guest the proper respect. It was I who invited him to this meeting. Inviting an outsider into the house. Are you sure he's as learned as you say? Does he specialize precisely in our shared tribulation? Please don't tell me you've forgotten what happened during the first outbreak. Almost no one survived. True, we don't know for certain it's the same sand fever, but what if it is? Isidore is gone. We need a doctor like we need air. Any doctor, or else. I like Saburov. So the esteemed Governor Saburov picks the one he sees. Picks the first one he sees. Got you. Please, enough grandstanding. This town doesn't even have a hospital, and you're looking to be picky about doctors. Enough. The bickering is unbecoming of men of action. Arguments will lead to catastrophe and nothing else. We don't air our dirty laundry out here. If he carries a report on our customs to the capital, then we can say goodbye to the town where we hoped to build something new. No. You're hiding something. What have you done? Olgimsky spit out. No. Yes. They dislike freedom in the capital. I've had a taste of that myself. But out here, you are still blissfully ignorant in that respect, I gather. Spit it out. You're in no position to ask such questions. We do have some expertise here, if you must know. We've already taken measures. No thanks to you. The termitary is sealed off. The abattoir is shut down. The vaccine is made. We're distributing it now. We have no need of you. By the way, I need to examine it at once. Get me some assistance. About 50 minutes. Hold on. What's this vaccine you're talking about? Vlad Olgimsky the Younger has already tested the first vaccine prototype. The results appear promising. This town has a laboratory then? You've created the vaccine surprisingly quickly. What do you mean he's tested? Does he have the necessary qualifications? Am I imagining it, or do I hear doubt in your voice? doubt my son knows what he's doing, because this place is his home, his domain. Is your son a doctor? You're forgetting yourself again, esteemed bachelor. I'm not accountable to you. No, he's not a doctor, but it seems the vaccine has indeed helped several people. Several. Everyone. It helps everyone. We gave it to one volunteer, so to speak, this very night, still alive and kicking. Can I have a look at him, that volunteer of yours? I'm not letting you into the termitary. I told you. You won't need the termitary. Andres Stamatin claims he's given the medication to his people at the Broken Heart. That's a public house by the factory, and unlike some other places, you can certainly drop in. Holy shit. I see. I'll investigate that concoction. What else do I need to know? You need to know you're not welcome here. I'll have to leave your emergency meeting for a time then. I need to flush someone out at the Broken Heart. Fuck. Gregor Kane, the judge, Simon's brother. Rumor has it they're twins, but some people say he's half Simon's age. He always saw earthly justice as a reflection of divine judgment and treated it with the utmost gravity. But at heart, he remained the chief theorist of Simon's ideas, an architect and creator of society and the world itself. I should have listened to him from the start.
Chain a rock to your ankle if you wish to see the bottom.
That was dark. That was super dark. That was super dark. There are times when manners become irrelevant. Denkovsky is a scientist and a doctor. Simon wished to know him. That means he cannot be a useless man. We need him at the emergency.
Links between souls. That is the way to grow. Weave your web, Arachna.
Mm-hmm. It's not simply that he brandished his accomplishments, begging special treatment on our day of grief. His arrogance is only part of the problem. He is incapable of listening, of learning. Simon misjudged him. This man has nothing to offer our vision. He may be an intellectual, but he is spiritually bankrupt. Jesus fucking Christ. Our vision is not currently under threat. The whole town's existence is on the line. The plague is banging on our doors. And again, Simon said, Dr. Dankovsky, you're here. We've been waiting for you. Made it to town. No need to pretend you didn't overhear. But my brother is right. You're a doctor from the capital, which means your expertise will be highly sought after. And we, or I, rather, will have to cope. I shall simply catch whatever you inevitably let slip through your fingers. This guy's like a dick. Oh man, how brutal is this shit? Absolutely brutal. Well, at least you're able to repeat to my face what you whisper behind my back. I'm just going to be polite. Thank you for letting me participate in this meeting. Saburov believes in you. Useless arguments would only distract him from caring for the townspeople. And Simon believed the man should put his own hand in the fire to discover it burns. I won't stand in the way of anybody burning themselves on you. Georgie, whatever, please calm down. Dr. Dankovsky, despite our efforts, we must unite against a common threat. We, the town's rulers, possess the resources and you have the knowledge. Isidore Barak defeated the previous outbreak of the sand pest, but he's dead now. We need a doctor. Thank you for the voice of reason, Victor. I'll do all I can, but I'm no epidemiologist. Your doubts are noted, but still, which measures do you consider most urgent? Okay, we need to set up a hospital. And study the disease. I don't think we can create a cure this quickly, but we can attempt a vaccine to protect the uninfected. So you are a doctor above else. You think like a doctor. We're in luck. We have enough rulers here, stepping on each other's toes. Healers are what we lack. You made it sound abundantly clear yesterday that our town and its history are of no interest to you. But know this, 5 years ago, the crude sprawl, the district where the plague was discovered, was simply sealed off. The disease burned out in 3 days. There were rumors of survivors, but that's all they were, rumors. The sand plague is incurable. Our town, let's just say it's relatively young. We don't have equipment or resources, not on this scale. You'll have to improvise. Yeah, it's very tough. No one asked for your assessment. I wish you luck, Bachelor. We're all in the same boat here. And rowing in different directions would mean death. As far as I know, you were trying to eradicate death. The death of our town might as well be your first step. Thank you, Victor. You too, Georgie, for being frank. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now we gotta get the fuck out of here. There's a kid that can trade me. I've got some nuts, but like, who really fucking cares? We need to get to here first. So if I can get to here. Okay, so this is the move, right? So if I get to here, I can talk to him, and then we can cut over here and get out. But they're rioting here, so who knows what that means. I don't know why I'm fucking hurt. But we gotta go. We'll go left this time, though, and see if we can find any fucking items. Okay. Weird. Oh, I guess I fucked that up. Okay. Going here. We're just gonna have to fucking. Oh, fuck me. Plague rages here. Why do you insist on snooping around here? Didn't I make it clear that you'd be devoured? Wait, but she made that clear on day 5. So she's a time traveler too. All right, I'm gonna be right back, and then we'll read this. I just need about 5 minutes. Hold on. Why do you insist on snooping around here? Didn't I make it clear that you'd be devoured? Stumbling upon the plague. I'm a doctor studying the disease in my mission. I cannot do that by hiding from it. Well, that's certainly noble of you, but in that case, you need to learn the anatomy of an infected district. That's usually an epicenter. What do you see on the ground here? Plague miasma and fog. There's a focal point somewhere in the district, a plague rupture. And there are often dark crimson flowers blooming above it, a flower that thrives on blood. That makes the rupture easy to spot, but if I were you, I'd stay as far away from it as possible. No, I'm suggesting you get far away from here and do absolutely anything else. Besides, the flower isn't even that pretty. Didn't they tell you that anger, death, and Shabnocks are all born from the earth? Well, now you know. In other words, somewhere in this district, there's a hotbed of bacteria-ridden dirt with a disinfected flower next to it. I should collect a sample. Are you out of your mind? How would you react if someone went after your mother, disturbed the earth, and the Shabnak Adig will see only you? She won't rest until she strangles the life from you. How am I supposed to understand the nature of infection if I don't study it? She's wandered off right now. Maybe you could pull this off. If you find the flower, scrape the dirt beneath it. But next time, the Shabnak will be close by, mark my words. You'll have to stop her somehow to collect your sample, or dodge her. I don't know. Anyways, you'd be better off just staying home. There's a focus of infection here that I need to find. The louder the sound, the closer I am. Okay, I'm actually a little freaked out right now. Okay.
Shabnakadig, the golem of steppe legends, myth, fiction.
Fuck, we gotta go.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
I don't want to use it. I don't have it. No. What the fuck is happening? Looking for this fucking flower. It's gotta be in here, right? The fuck?
This is a mistake. A farce. A mystery.
Oh fuck, I ate too many. We gotta fucking go. I don't give a shit. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Well, that took too long. Alright, well. Not for water. And as soon as he stepped over the post with someone so stuff, I've never seen so much blood in my life. He's still lying there in a puddle, eyes open, staring at the sky. Bloody beasts. People like that need a muzzle and leash. What's up ahead of the fires present patrolman? Oh fuck. Here's one thing with this, they're rioting. Can't you hear the shots, doctor? Their knives are bared. Take one step into the street, you'll be choking on your own blood. I'll keep my windpipe unventilated, thank you very much. I was in the choir before the plague. We need weapons. Well, between the two of us, we've got one gun. And that we're supposed to do it, shoot people. I'm happy to scare folks and chase them off, but I draw the line in killing. I won't do it. Keep going if you want, count us out. Here, I'll even give you a revolver. You have ammo for it? We do, but not much. It's a rare commodity. Or maybe that's for the best. Shooting just makes noise. Only attracts more of the fiends. If some thug comes at you, don't get trigger happy. Try threatening him first. Shove the barrel in his face. Give him a scare. That'll buy you time to run. Only two things are worth preserving in a riot. Your honor, your neck, and your ammo. That's 3. Thanks. It's dangerous out here. Must be ready to defend yourself with a weapon. It's better to reload the gun. But the locals don't know if it's loaded. They only see a revolver aimed at them. They're afraid a shot in the air or the deaths of their fellow riders will frighten them. Eventually. Not to realize you're out of ammo. You can always run away, but I'll only be fast enough if I use stimulants. How are we doing here? Okay. 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 More than I thought I was going to have. We got 5. Alright, I need to get into here. Oh yeah, I need some red shit. No, let's take a 62. Alright, we're not super stuffed. Alright, yeah, maybe we can cut along the edges here. Take what I can get. What is that? Who aims a pistol like that? Alright. What am I, fucking left-handed? What is going on here? Please sneak off. Oh yeah, let's fucking crank this shit up. What are we doing here?
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
хватит! Не стреляй! Тварь ты!
No.
Гля, летит! Гля, лепим!
Мало мы вас вешали.
Не стреляй!
I know I saw a loot. Fuck it, we gotta get out of here. Fucking chill, bro.
Доктор, прости!
Мало
Слышь,
вешали.
гля, тварь ты!
What is this pursuer shit? Fuck.
Только
Вот сюда!
не убивай.
Get!
А чё не стреляем? Не стреляй!
Ки, нет патронов? Только
Слышь,
судьбами.
Spiro, spero.
Real talk, I didn't mean to shoot that shot. Misery, get lost. Me dance cough. How about you open up? It's not very convenient talking with a door. No, don't even bother. I'm busy, and besides, there's smoke and fumes. It's impossible to say, just don't. Running some kind of experiment there? Come on, you can't scare me with that. Mikowski, I told you no, I won't let you in. Not today. Come back another. What on earth is going in there? In your business, don't pry. Please, I have a revolver. Ruben, you're lucky it's me. The hideout was actually under siege by bandits. And what happened to them? I killed them. No better than them. Just another Kane lackey, even though you only arrived 2 days ago. So what? Those who believe in the Kane's idea slaughter each other at every turn. They sacrifice each other in the name of utopia. This lofty cannibalism makes me sick. I don't know what grievances you have with the Kane's ideas, but I have nothing to do with them. I told you, I have a revolver. Come back tomorrow, or better yet, the day after. Tomorrow, the day after, we'll have a lot of good. Fuck. This problem. So we need to get to here. Okay. And I need some bread. What's this? Fair enough. Oh. What's this fucking place? Trash can. Shit.
Migraine. Ah, yes. This is migraine.
Alright. Yeah. At least it's a normal district. Okay. Whew. Alright, I'm not happy that I had to use that. We need to get a little more manic. Let's get the can. Yeah.
I'd rather not hear this.
Just chill the fuck out, buddy. Alright, we need to go left. Is there a way in over here? Maybe we can go around. Okay. So we need to go track this dude. I don't know. I wish I didn't shoot that guy. I really didn't fucking mean to.
so much of the world.
Okay. This is where we're going right here. Great. Oh. Okay. This is feeling positive. Oh, I remember this place. Was it like a strip club? Should not look happy.
I'm a simple man.
Okay, Andre Stomatin. Okay, he's a manic architect, an architect, pub owner, reveler, and murderer. Oh, Andre and I studied together briefly at the university. We met during the student riots. I stitched up his gunshot wound myself. An unexpected reunion. Andre always felt confined by dogma and morality. Only a fool could expect him to come to this town and settle for simply pouring Twyrine and nothing more.
A man's nerves can only take so much.
I guess. I see the dust of my beloved capital on this man's feet. Cue the fanfare. I'm sure we've met before. Ah, remembering the time we got the better of those bastards, eh? And you sat there all demure. But when the tables went over, you grabbed the gun. Yeah, I remember. Very brave of you. Those were the days. And look at me now. God. I'm Andre Stomatin. The Down Gate, the Alley of Heroes Ensemble, the other stairway round, the house, which earned me an expulsion from the Architects Guild. My little brother and I designed them all, but he gets the laurels, and I get the curses. That's just how things go. Honor to meet you. Really? I didn't know all of that was your work. It's an honor to meet you. And my joy. So you've come to the capital, or from the capital. What's the situation? How's our university's court of miracles? Is Sapigo still alive and kicking? The old bastard still owes me a lot of money, come to think of it. No idea. Haven't been there in a while. I don't feel much nostalgia for our alma mater, honestly. Since you're here now, tell me, have you tried Twyrine yet? It's a very special drink. The steppe herbs have a peculiar character. When infused in liquor, the effects on a man can be mind-blowing. I admit, it's quite an addictive business. Architecture was getting old anyway. Keep my mind up. Not yet, you know, I'm glad to meet someone from my old life. Talk again. That's something urgent now, though. Well, you are your own master, I suppose. Like they say, a man's life is his ruin. How can I lighten your mood, then? I've heard some sort of medicine is being distributed through your establishment. An alleged vaccine for this devilish sand plague? Why not? No guts, no glory, as they say. Come on, tell me more. You must have heard this damn pest ran through here 5 years ago, right? The worms didn't just sit idly after that. They threw together a remedy. Dead gruel, they call it. The young girl Gimsky came to me and suggested I hand it out at the pub. Clever of him. Dead gruel, huh? A fitting name. Might as well add it to the menu at this point. Worms? What worms? You don't seem too concerned about the disease here. Doors wide open, guests getting drunk, a masquerade of death. Classic. Not afraid of creating a focus of infection, are you? your mind. Giving your customers some salary. Traditional medicine can lead to useful inventions, but I'm sorry, I have to doubt this. I wouldn't think you of all people would be scared to try something like that. You're a doctor. Some herbal concoction brewed with infected blood. There's some entrails thrown in for flavor. You make a tiny cut, rub on a smidgen, and you go to bed, breathing easy. A vaccination, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, closer to a violation. You do understand this could put you in an early grave, don't you? Look behind you. See that dancer? She had some of the stuff yesterday, then walked through a sick district to pay her lover a visit. And here she is now, dancing her feet off. You die in 5 hours from the sand pest, don't you? 8 if you're tough. And she's here like nothing happened. So you employ infected dancers then? Don't panic, Professor. The step concoction works. I'm sure of it. I was just about to try it on myself before you came in and distracted me. Yeah, the guinea pig was the dancer. Well, maybe we helped him. Oh. Okay. I've got to figure out what I'm doing here. Because I'm feeling like they just bashed me with like 3 things I was supposed to do. And I tried to knock out all the tasks. But like, as I'm looking at it, right? I couldn't get to him. I didn't mean to kill that guy, but I did it. I guess maybe in like more olden times it's less frowned upon, but I did make it to the town hall meeting. Right. Yeah. And we had the gathering. Simon is the key to fighting the sand pest. Rulers of town are waiting for me in the town hall, but we did that. So then we came here to do this. Yeah, I really didn't want to do that. He dies here. He died today. I don't know where Bad Grief is. All right, so he's gonna fucking die, but let's examine this woman, I guess. Did the Yargachin send you? Why isn't he here? Why are you here? Who are you? Stop it, what do you need, Erdem? I'm a doctor. Oh, is she one of the fucking witch people? I'm a doctor. I was told you traversed an infected district after a dose of dead gruel. I'd like to know how you feel now. Any complaints? No complaints. I live well. It's just my heart that aches. The heart, I see. What sort of pain? Stabbing, burning? Is it constant, or do you only feel it in the evenings? Oh. Okay. It's sinking, fluttering, like a moth on glass. Someone lives in my heart, not one of the Katan... Gay. I don't know. My body doesn't suffer alone, Erdem. If there's a pain, it's everywhere. My heart aches, my legs are shaking. How can you dance? Could you be more specific? No one here knows how well I dance. I used to dance elsewhere, not within the walls, out on the earth. With my feet, I spoke to Mother Botto. Then, the lean year came. I went to the abattoir to pound the hides with my heels. So your lifestyle changed rather drastically, is that it? The abattoir is hard. The termitary is hard. Couldn't live there. Cramped, stony, far from the earth. I left. Lost my shelter, lost my heart. Now, I dance within the walls. I can just return to the step. Told you, Erdem. My heart is in the step no longer. My heart aches. My heart tires. The step won't console it. I see. Tell me, when did you first feel this malaise? Was it back in the termitary? That is where I felt it. Where my legs began to shake, where my head grew heavy. Mugazar. A bad place. Is that right? Thank you. How long have you been feeling unwell? Essential information. Reflecting was something before the against recent experiments. And before your walk through the infected district, I need to get to the bottom of this. Yushi, blah, 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 blah. Whatever the fuck that word is. Have you asked your questions, Ertim? Do you need me more? I'd like to have a closer look at you, if you'll allow it. May I find other symptoms on your person? Everyone here looks at me, Erdem. You can too. Still, step back a bit from where you're the center of attention. You'll need to undress first. Okay. Heart is going batshit. So she's Kulan. She's 22, single dancer, third day of the plague. Okay. Residence is the Skinners. We don't have any of this. Expected system. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. I've got to bust this out super fucking fast. This is not good. This is not good at all. Alright, so we're going to just search everywhere we can. We'll try to find anything that we can. This is a tough one, like, no doubt. Like, I'm not 100% sure. Fuck. Like, I don't, well, you know what? Let's just trust the game. It's going to tell me. So we can make a diagnosis. We come over here after. Facts. We've got the sample. It breathes, but the breath is ever weakening. It will perish before the next day. So I've got to go get this fucking tested. Oh, fuck. This is going to be a tough one. Be a very tough one. Like the whole fucking game. Let's get her back. Yes. scratch, a minor injury, or such an itch that she scratched until it bled. Skin. I don't know that this is it, but we'll mark it. Just check your arms. We're looking okay here. Flip them. Alright, she's got good hands. Let's check your legs. Can we talk to her about it? I mean, she seems fucking perfectly fine. Oh, maybe I fucked up though. Hold on. Let's go back to the legs. Can I rotate? Alright. So just have some questions about what I saw in your body. I know there's body, the human body. I don't know. What can I tell you? If you do know something about your own body, tell me, does your heart only beat like that after dancing or all the time? Okay. So, rapid pulse. I don't know why you're asking these questions, but if Andre Akai sent you, that's how it should be. Look up in your back. The skin is inflamed, scratched, a rash, or some sort of acne. My back's burning. So bad that sometimes I scratch until it bleeds. It only calms the cold. Can you remember if you've been bitten by an insect? I can't. It's autumn. Lots of gnats buzzing around. Time alone. But when a gnat bites, it's better the next day. My back burns worse and worse. I don't think we saw the redness, but we did see the itchy skin. Wait. I mean, maybe I need to, like, let's go back to the back. Oh, inflamed skin. Oh. Something got her right there. Okay. Holy shit. No. Definitely no. I mean, I gotta think this is it. shoulders are broken again. I don't think I've missed anything, though. Alright. Yeah. We're gonna lock it in.
Even my brother doesn't know how to build a true polyhedron. Only I do. You gotta lay down bones for the foundation.
Okay. What are we fucking doing here? Hey, while you were back there toying with my dancing girl, I remember they opened some deranged lab in the Capitol to examine death. It was called something funny, erotica maybe. Heard of it? Right up your alley. It's my laboratory. Ha! You're flying high. It makes the fall much more painful. White. See, you and I are not just fellow students, we're fellow sufferers. My creations are also on the kill list for, what was it? Intellectual extremism and anti-humanism. I've been checking in occasionally, curious as to what else they'd decide to chop up, and I don't just mean the architecture. And here we both are in the wake of those measures. The polyhedron of Damocles hanging over my lodging. That's one of your creations too, isn't it? Recognized my signature style, did you? It's mine, all right. Mostly my brother's, though. He's a genius, his shining brilliance. I should introduce the two of you, though it can wait for now. Tell me, what did you think of my dancing girl? He's a doctor. What? You mean you'd refuse to answer as a customer? What exactly did you presume? Come now. I have a whole ethnograph museum here, you could say. Heard of the herb brides yet? With their bare feet, they touch the earth, and the earth bears the twire. Then I bear it down into a fantastic liquor. Everyone's happy. Customers in the Blackwater of yours or something else? What? Getting all holier than thou on me? I don't drag anyone in here by the throat. They come on their own. So what about the dancing girl? I thought you wanted to check how she's doing after the dead girl. Gruel. I'm not quite sure about the dead Gruel. I don't think she's showing signs of the plague, but I'd give her the day off anyway. She's sick with something else. But it's not the plague. Anything else can be cured, and you're just the man to do it. What do you say? Will you treat our Kulan? Wait, did you say Kulan? I know that name. She said she was in love, and he wasn't a man of the step. Andre, she... How do I count it? Tomorrow. She'll die of the plague tomorrow. And the next day, I'll meet her lover at the warehouses. Denkovsky. And you're telling me you didn't try Twirine? Maybe you don't need it with that head of yours. You hear yourself? You just assured me Kulan has some malady other than the sand plague, and now you're raving sheer nonsense. Just looks a bit. A kind soul as you like to find. All bark, no bite. You know what he calls himself? Calls you medical lot? Sawbones. Okay, yeah, it's brief. I learned that word from him. Big city Sawbones. That's him. He's the one who told me Kulan died from the plague. Trying your hand at prophecy. Now who gets another day under the sun, do you? Oh, no, who gets another day under the sun, do you? Really, Dankovsky, take a seat, maybe. Rest a little. You're spouting some high caliber nonsense. Is your lack of sleep talking, or did you have a little too much of the good stuff? Yes. I'm rambling from lack of sleep. All I meant to say is that I suspect Kulan has the plague after all. How's that? You're making my head spin. What about the other malady you found? Was that a mistake? No, she's infected with something else, and it slows down the plague. It's just a hypothesis needs testing. It would explain everything, the whole clear clinical picture. Huh. I figured the healthier you are, the better your chances of survival. Turns out the plague gobbles down the sick more slowly, not to her taste, perhaps. Only those suffering from infectious disease, I think. The onset of the first infection is more acute, and we don't see any signs of the plague, for a while at least. So what now? You make Kulan your lab rat and shut down my pub? I don't know who's already here. Leave. I know you can handle that. Keep an idea on that. Yeah. Look at you, all bossy. Did you learn that from directing test tubes back in the Capitol? Did they goose step for you like good little soldiers? We're going fucking crazy here, and I don't know if I have a way to chill the fuck out. Morphine. Use it.
Freeze frame.
Just stay away from me this time of year. Come to think of it, keep your hands off anything here.
Oh, wow. We are a spicy girl, that's for fucking sure. Oh, found some fucking marbles. I don't know what any of this shit is. We're jacked the fuck up. Alright, yeah, what did we learn here? Alright. So I fucking think Sampest could have been suppressed by another disease, and organism like the answer. I need to find more cases like this. Yeah, I don't know if it is. I don't even know if I guessed it right. It's not Sandpest. Andreev no longer has the vaccine. Danter's being isolated. It appears that Stamaten is no longer in imminent danger. In the town hall should be informed that Vlad the Younger is poisoning people. You can't stop the epidemic. This folk remedy. I don't know if I think they were gone, or the worms maybe. So now we've got an even bigger problem. It's late as fuck. And I don't know how I'm gonna get. I gotta go here. I feel that was like a cool thing about the other ones too, is you kind of trade wherever. Oh, maybe I need to go find this kid. I need to get to here. I do not have enough shit to get to there.
superstitions aren't real.
I'm missing those. It's been a long fucking day. So we got 17. Alright, I do need some bile. No. Come on, split. Give me that. Give me that. One of these, please. That's 9. That'll have to be good for now. Fuck out of my way.
Вот сюда. Слышь,
Yeah. Don't fuck around.
доктор.
Не так побеги. Мало мы вас
Не
видели.
стреляй.
Yeah, I don't know what you're fucking saying. Get fucked. Oh,
Гля, лепи.
alright. I'm gonna have to put this. Oh, we made it through? Oh, holy hot shit, Jesus. What is going on? Oh, I'm fucking hurt. Okay, Yeah. Oh! I'm told that I've been sought after by a local butcher. He says he wants to talk. He looks very out of place in the town. Aha respects. Artem Barak. Okay, so this is the main character of episode 2. Cub Ripper. This man seems to have as many names as people who knew him. He was a local healer or a Menku, a surgeon, a half-blood, a killer, not liked but respected. He completely failed to understand what truly made his hometown so fascinating. We were like two people walking the same street from opposite ends.
In any case, it's nice to be home.
At first, I thought they refurnished the town hall. Then I realized the furniture is the same, but it's the smell that changed. A new person. Have I got some special scent? He is kind of an animal. Huh. This keen sense of smell runs in the family. Father always used to know who was going to knock on our door before it happened. People thought it was some sort of sorcery, but it was just the smell of their dirty, disease-ridden bodies. The very ones he worked with, day in and day out. And one more useful for a hunter than a doctor. Depends on how you look at it. A disease, Mshen, often does manifest as a smell. Especially if it's somewhere deep in the organs. Yeah. I haven't spent my whole life here, you know. I've been studying medicine, just returned a few days ago. Yeah. It might just be what you lack, M. Shen. You're a stranger here, and it's limiting your options a lot. I could help you. God, I'm a dick. You are a stranger, but I suggest we join forces. Don't forget I'm local, and I'm allowed to open up bodies. You're not. You'll have it hard without my help. Yeah. My town is dying before my eyes. My father is dead already. I cannot just stand idly by. That's noble. But I must warn you, if we fail, and fail we shall, it's just a matter of the number of victims. Then we'll be on trial, you as my accomplice. Are you ready for that? I am. Okay. Then we have a deal. Great. Great. Fucking hate my shoulders. Oh.
What?
You're back. That means I've won? Won what? And from whom? My assistant was certain you'd try to flee the town. We even made a wager. But you came back. Which means my assistant owes me. You dick. Enough with the jokes. You examined the dancer, right? What's your diagnosis? I did examine her. Let me be frank. That vaccine won't protect anyone. The subject has the plague. I suspected as much, but hope that... Are you certain, Dankovsky? The medical term is intercurrent disease. One illness can slow down the progression of another. The dancer is ill with more than just a sand fever. That's why she's still alive. Alas, her days are numbered. I see. Listen, Dankovsky. I'd like you to take charge of the Epidemic Emergency Command. It will give you the authority to issue decrees on quarantine measures, on supply logistics, on anything else upon which our salvation depends. Oh, fuck. It's a big responsibility. I'm just over here trying to fucking, survive and maybe not die. You're trying to give me the town? All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to make some chili. It's 5:19. Need to feed Tonka. Need to feed myself. But this chili don't take a lot to make. So we're just going to heat up a little bit of the chili. Or the whole fucking can. Whatever. Yeah, we'll just heat up that chili a little bit. We're going to feed the bug. You hungry, Tonka? You hungry, baby boy? Yes, I can see the hunger on your little snoot. Huh? That little snout of yours wants some food? Let's get you some chow, buddy. All right, this boy's about to be happy. There you go. Let me fill up your water here, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's digging right in. He was a hungry boy. You're a hungry boy? That's a good man. Good man. Go ahead, eat. Don't look at me. You're spilling your water up. He's got all that food there, and he's just like staring at me. He's waiting for instruction. But that's okay. Go ahead and eat. So we'll get this chili up and going, and while that's going, we'll just keep trucking here. I see. Listen, Dankovsky. Oh, yeah. I'm tired of seeing the results for the people's decision. I'm not so sure. This would effectively mean ruling the town. I'm not qualified for this. We need a doctor who is ready to make decisions like Isidore Barak did 5 years ago. But first, we need to inform Vlad the Younger of his dismissal. He should hand everything over to you. Tell him it's my personal order. All right. Make no delays. We'll still need to recognize the emergency command's operation. Tell me, what will you need to start off, Dan Koski? I need to set up a hospital. I need a space. And I need people, orderlies. I mean, not patients. I need patients too, but there won't be any shortage of those. We'll provide you with the orderlies. You'll have volunteers starting today. Finding a space will be trickier. Not just any building will do, will it? Plumbing, at least has clean water ideally, with windows for ventilation. Here's a list of places I can think of. The cathedral, the theater, the termitary, and the polyhedron. All of them are large and can fit many people, though they were built for other purposes. You should visit them yourself and see if they will serve. All right. I've had a glance at some of these, but I really wasn't paying attention. I need to make my choice as soon as possible. Come back to the town hall when you've made up your mind. We'll work out the remaining details, equipment, operating procedure. In the meantime, I'll look for some work hands. The decision maker shouldn't have to see everything personally. No need to spread yourself too thin. Thank you for your cooperation, Sabrov. Glass tower. I mean, we're talking this beginning of the day, dude. It's like 9 o'clock. Like, it's not good. He's gonna get killed today anyways. I have double good attention to Sandorov's assignment.
Behind any pretty facade, there's a yawning black pit. Always.
Hello, Dankovsky. I've been expecting you. I've heard rumors you disapprove of the vaccination methods we've been forced to use. Let me say in my own defense, however imperfect, it's better than nothing. I do disapprove. But it isn't how they used to inoculate against smallpox in the old days. They rubbed pus into a room and then those people survived. Despite its unpleasant name, dead gruel works. The testing took place in the termitary. You wouldn't be allowed inside as my father is, let's say, touchy about that. But that Stamaton's pub as well, you can check there. I checked. And so, the dancer is alive because a different illness is slowing down the Sandpest progression. She has a day left, no more. Truly, that's worrying. I've been checking on Kulan every couple of hours, and they keep telling me she's fine. Does this mean the vaccination decree has to be revoked? We sent a copy to the Stillwater for you. Burn it in the fireplace. Sabrov's orders, and everyone, including your father, will have to accept it. You may have trouble believing it, but I'm glad, actually. Glad that a doctor will be leading the fight against the epidemic. I only accepted this position because the others are afraid of making mistakes. I hope we don't part as enemies. We'll likely have to work together in the future. We'll see. I actually respect that. Like, actually, I do. Okay. Return to the Stillwater and I'll arrange to move the emergency command there immediately. You'll be assigned a personal secretary to help with the paperwork. He'll explain all the details. For now, your decrees will decide the fate of the town. Congratulations, Dankovsky, and my condolences. Yeah. Grab what we can. This is getting shitty. It's so fucking late. Okay. Okay, sure as shit ain't gonna be there. It needs to be over here. I actually think here might be the best. Okay. Let's get over there. Fuck. Yeah, let's chill our boy out a little bit here.
Every creak, like a gunshot.
Alright, yeah. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I actually think the theater might be the best spot for it. Oh. Yeah. Like, dude, if we cleared all this out, this could be really good. Mark Mortel, impresario, director of the local theater, all the world's a stage, and so on and so forth. Clearly a man as educated as he is jaded by his own intellect, prone to perceiving reality on too many levels. I don't think he has said a single word to me in seriousness. I think the fucker has. And I think we should have took him more serious. Am I fucking dying again? I'll be honest with you. I don't know how I'm getting fucking hurt.
Hope springs eternal, but the water runs through your fingers.
What an honor to have such a distinguished guest at our rehearsal. Or do you count as a participant already? How can I help you, Dankovsky? Task for finding a suitable place for the hospital. So you decided to drop by the theater. You've got a sense of humor, I'll give you that. I'm going to make I'm not really sure. Blah, blah, blah. Ah. Afraid I'm not in the mood for humor. If I don't open the hospital immediately, the town will perish. I suppose there is a kind of poetry in an opera house becoming an operating theater, but why on earth would I agree to this? Yeah. How moving. How your sincerity is disarming. But the theater is a place for spectators, not the sick. But if today there's no hospital, tomorrow there's no crowd. Make an investment in your audience. They don't rest here, they'll rest in a grave. And then who's all this for? The angel that presided o'er my birth said, little creature formed of joy and mirth, go love without the help of a thing on earth. Wide flew the crowded gates of theaters, and a pale, frightful audience, with their souls looking in perturbation through the glare of a convulsive laughter, sat and shouted. What else can I say? When even the prompter has frozen in silence, The hell with it, Dankowski. Go on. Open your hospital. Welcome to the stage. Thank you, Mark. I won't forget it. Or maybe the cathedral would have been better. Fudge. Oh shit! Hold on. Let's see if I. Okay. No. I do think we actually need that. Okay. I like the church better. Oh, I gotta check my chili. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna open it there. I don't have time to run around all over the fucking place.
I'd be curious to see what Simon looks like now.
Alright. You! Have I heard it right? You ordered the theater closed, leaving our troupe with nary a hope for sustenance, and the good people of this town bereft of our performances? I'm all ears. The cathedral, the termitary, even the polyhedron. Are there not enough spacious buildings in the town for you, and yet you chose to come to the theater instead? What kind of town is this? Listen, what's the cost of it? Prop like any others used for performances. You don't think we walk around like this in our everyday lives, do you? Expect what? Claw. Consider it a pointing finger. We have enough of them for a crowd scene. Take there. Now you're taking our props too. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm fucking dying. sorry, buddy. I really don't want to fuck with you. Alright. First things first, we're going here. It's the biggest building. Oh man, this is getting chaotic. I think after we finish this day though, I'm gonna go do some contraband police. We'll probably come back a little later, but I need to eat my chili and I need something a little less time aggressive.
They say the first blow is half the battle.
Martel agreed to give up the theater. The theater? I was rather hoping for a fortress, but perhaps tragedy of our demise befits a bigger stage instead. Now's your last chance. Object. The faster we act, the better our chances. No objections. I was the one who told you to consider it in the first place. The theater it is, then. Tell me what you need. More the better. Recruitment of orderlies is already underway. Some volunteers experienced the first outbreak, which I suppose is an asset. We're also looking for anyone with even minimal medical knowledge, in hopes of finding competent assistance for you. Disease needs to be studied. I need patients who don't succumb to the sand pest right away, like the Stomaton's dancer. They look relatively healthy, but they carry the plague. Isidore developed a simple test for the sand plague way back when. Yes, I'll find orderlies who were trained to administer it. You'll have your patients. I'll try to organize everything by tomorrow morning. Anything to stop this. I just hope it's not already too late. What do you think? It's not too late. You're doing the right thing, Sabarov. The town owes you. See, I'd rather be positive, right? All right. We need to go check that out. We need to check that out. Yeah, he got out of here, but we have the theater. The hospital will receive its first patient next morning. Okay, so tomorrow morning we need to fuck around at the theater. For right now, I mean, we just need to fucking survive. That's where we're at, though. For as long as we can. I mean, I don't know what I should be doing right now. I guess go to bed. Truthfully, I'm not sure. I hate that I bought too big a cans of chili. Like, it's so good, but it's like too much. Like, I can't eat it all. I'm gonna fucking try though. I'm gonna give it the old college try. All right. Okay. Yeah, that sucks for him. I feel bad for that guy, pretty bad. Okay. So yeah, I guess we just need to go here. And we can check all that out later, but for right now, I gotta get through this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Okay. We definitely need to keep an eye out for more mirrors. See what fucking happens. Oh, fuck me. I got 5. We just gotta run straight. I don't know what that means. Fuck it. Get me the fuck out of there. Alright. Alright, so this is the house. Stop to catch my breath. You no harm. I only want to look. Wanted to take a look at you, Amate. Haven't seen a creature like you in a while. Your gait and your rags. Look at the rags. You walk like that word, bold like, cocky but slow. Odd creature. I love creatures, love studying them. Weodonga are simple herders, but Bodo granted me a mind. That word. I love studying creatures. May I study you? You want to follow the doctor from the capital? Follow him like a dog now? Do not follow like a dog, I'll stay put. He comes to this house often. Your house knows you. But for Moga-kun, the house is new. I will study him and how the house treats him. Haven't seen anything like this before. We get few visitors. Study me how? I'll stand in the corner and observe. What an odd creature you are. I can be useful too, mind. Very helpful. I see stains on your rack, tiny drops. Is it ox bile? You must need it. If you have it on you, say if you need more. I can get you more. You could use it. Yeah. Yeah. Beauty drops and numb water. I know. I can get those for you, Mogoku. I'll bring as much as you need if you let me study you. Observe you. I'll trade bile and whatever else you say. This is not our way. Things of use are valuable. Even Mother Bottle grants herbs in exchange for the bride's dances, and bulls for the drover's labor. Let me studying you costs nothing. I won't ask for much of the bile. But it should be a trade. Yeah. What about me? I got used to having you around, and now I want to run with the doctor of the capital? Here, I thought we were friends. We are friends, but I befriend creatures to study them, Amate. I studied you, but you are no strange creature to me no longer. Farewell. Okay. I had a magical assistant. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Collected a sample from the plague's epicenter. If I get the dosage right, I can form a charge. Fire at the mold. Fire at the flower. Fire at the Shabnok? Oh boy. What do you got for me? So we got 1 and 2. This is what we know right now. Novocaine. I got ox bile and belladonna. What do you charge for these? 2. Alright, well give me one of these. Now we can do all this. That's great. That's fucking great. That's massive. All right, we've got to look at these samples. I don't know what to do with that flower. But that's a whole fucking thing in itself, right? Because do I kill the flower? Is the flower spreading it? Or is the Shabnock? The Shabnock looks like it's coming out of it. But maybe I shoot the Shabnock, or maybe I kill the flower. I'm very much not 100% sure. Alright, that's good for now. We got some chili going on. It's fucking awesome. I'm gonna grab me some of my tasty bread to go with the bastard. Grab that. Probably crush this all tonight. And then we'll throw this on a little baby plate. Oh, team. It's about to get ridiculous. Alright, so let's wrap this up so that I can eat. Because I hate having to pause to do this. But I think we're looking better. I don't know where the assistant is. Maybe he hasn't come here yet. I keep losing fucking health. I really don't know where my health is going, if I can be honest. Okay. Alright, we'll go look at it. I think it just fucked me. I think it just fucked me. You only get it for the day? Man. Okay. It was so very positive that every answer lay in the depth of one's psyche. And when the answers weren't there, Tellman would happily plant them. It would have been unforgivably stupid on its own, but even worse was the fact that I called him friend, and he summoned the commission on me, the rat. What a fuck. So the plague appeared to you in the form of an enraged woman. That's telling. Could you briefly describe the nature of your relationship with your mother, Dankovsky? Where's the inspector? It was determined during the investigation that you needed a psychiatric evaluation so we can form a psychological profile. I agreed to draw that up because it's better if it's someone you know. Us outcry that way. So you just want to destroy me personally, you rat? You feel as though you were surrounded by enemies. When did that start? Can't imagine what could have possibly given me that impression. Let's focus on you instead of me, Daniil. Like I've already said, I'm here to help you. So you're here to officially declare me insane? The slightest. Firstly, it isn't true. And second, even if it were true, I'm not sure I'd be allowed to declare you as such. Insanity, you see, absolves one of responsibility. Last thing I want. Splendid! Then let's discuss the situation. So, you collect a sample of some dirt from the ground in a plague-ridden district. You take it to analyze it. That all seems perfectly logical so far. But then, the analysis showed that the soil sample contained unusual cells, but I believe belonged to the sand plague. They were alive, but in a dormant state. To put it in layman's terms, they were asleep. step towards a vaccine. I managed to activate the cells using stimulants and topical irritants. The result was a plague sample, but an unstable and extremely dangerous one. I could not administer such a thing to a patient. It wasn't weakened like in the vaccine. It would have killed them outright. But you could still observe the cell's behavior. I noticed something curious. In the laboratory environment, the plague cells restored to autophagy. In other words, they began devouring each other. As if deep down the plague despised itself. What feelings does that image evoke in you? It's impossible to use the sample for a vaccine, but an unusual thought occurred to me. If it activated plague cells were devouring themselves, perhaps they could be used to create an antidote, not for the sick, it would kill them, but for the infected districts. How would that even work? By applying it to the phage epicenter, I could force it to devour itself and cleanse the district. Okay, so I got to shoot that flower. And you're saying the plague's greatest enemy is itself, and yet you stubbornly continue failing to see your own projections. How bold. And see why people admire you, Dankovsky. Having loaded my prototype with this cledging agent, I headed back to the plague's district to kill an enraged woman. Roosevelt's house significantly. You speak of your actions in manner that sounds scientific, even professional. But there are witnesses who claim that you began hallucinating a certain female figure in the infected districts and saw you attacking it. Don't deny it, Danil. Who are these witnesses? That I'm not allowed to comment on. You know, canonical killers, people in a manic state, have a certain behavioral pattern. They strive to kill bad people, often women, often marginalized, in order to cleanse the street. Huh. Yeah, I've got to shoot the flower. It's also been noted on the very first day after arrival, the town was gripped by mass psychosis. The townspeople were killing stepwomen because they thought there was a murderous golem among them. Do you think this psychosis could have affected you as well? I don't remember any of this on the first day. I just want you to realize, Danil, why you're sitting here, why I wrote that note about you. You are a danger to yourself and others. You are driven by hallucinatory manias. It's not a sin, but you must acknowledge that you are not of sound mind. Only then can the healing begin. And by healing, you mean lobotomy, right? I sincerely hope when you release toxic gas at what you thought was a woman, it truly was just a cloud of plague cells. Stay strong, Dankovsky. We will overcome all of this together. I didn't harm anyone. Do you hear me? Yeah, shit. Okay, I guess we're going right now. Fuck me. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's go, baby. Okay, I do gotta shoot it.
going insane?
What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? I don't know. What?
Smart, intelligent, logical, but so very fixated on whatever he deemed important. We wouldn't even allow the possibility that he could miss something. He failed to understand what kind of place this is, what soil. He only noticed what was convenient, so we mostly left him alone. I sympathized.
Can you hear me?
I need to be in 2 places at once. 3 places. Otherwise, it's all for naught.
Can you hear me? Can you hear what I'm saying? You won't have time to do anything else today. Would you rather continue tomorrow or yesterday?
Disease arrived for the first time. People feared the unknown. Now they fear what they know all too well. What do you think is more frightening, the unknown or the inevitable? You're a visitor. You didn't see the first outbreak. The plague is an unfamiliar evil to you. It hasn't stood before you at its full height, and so you're not paralyzed by terror, like those who've already faced it. They all believe that if you take the helm, you'll slip through the reefs. I did what I could. I took charge of the emergency command and ordered the hospital opened. I hope it's enough. All those responsibilities you have now. Why isn't your head spinning? Not even the still water is the still water anymore. It's the whirlpool. Wake up in a town that has entrusted itself to you. Our fabric is always marked by will. Simon's, the mistresses, the ruling families, and now yours will weave its way into the tapestry. I wonder what will change. It's just 10 things I think of. Some. Okay, so I think I'm gonna rest, and then we'll wrap this up for now. I'll go snack and then be real quick, and then we'll be back on with, I'm really thinking we're gonna do some contraband police. I'm just in the mood for those inspection games, so I think we'll try that. Just caught Tonka up to no good. He's mischiefing, but all right, so let's do it. Let's see where we get. I don't know how to activate this. How the fuck do I go to bed? I'll be honest, I don't know how to go to bed. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you can't make me use this shit.
Smart, intelligent, logical, but so very fixated on whatever he deemed important. We wouldn't even allow the possibility that he could miss something. He failed to understand what kind of place this is, what soil. He only noticed what was convenient, so we mostly left him alone. I sympathized.
Can you hear what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't want to say I'm mentally retarded or anything, but how do I end the fucking day? Alright, what if I want to go forward a day? What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna Google this. I don't understand. Oh my god. I think I actually gotta use this fucking clock. That sucks. Alright. On to day 4. Alright. I'm gonna assume it's saved somewhere in here, so we're gonna just take it at that. So, thanks everybody for watching. It's been Pathologic 3. We got through day 3.
You're not leaving this place. Neither tomorrow nor yesterday.
This guy's a weasel peenie. We'll figure him out down the road. We're going to go mess around with
Staying at home. Waiting. Counting minutes.
We know we got stuff to do. We got a lot of exciting things. I'll probably be back on this later tonight. Like I said, just taking a break. So thanks everybody for playing this with me. And I'll see you on the next leg.